All right, if you're in the market for buying a shovel, you need this one. It's a pony. Let me show you why. Here's what I like about this pony shovel. First off, the head is forged steel, so it's thicker and it's stronger than a lot of other shovels heads, so it's going to be more heavy duty. It's going to hold the edge better, and you can just resharpen time and time again. It's going to last a lot longer. I also like the wood handle. It doesn't break like a lot of the fiberglass handles do. This is an expensive shovel, but it's totally worth it, as I will demonstrate in the next couple of minutes. So another thing I like about this shovel, it doesn't have those little flaps that other shovels have. So let me show you here. For example, this shovel right here. So this has this little flap right here. They put this here so you can stand on it with your foot, which in theory sounds nice. But what it does is it hinders where the dirt or whatever you're moving can go. The dirt can only go there, and that's all. It'll just stop. So you can't dig. You're restricted on how you can dig with the shovel. The other thing is, notice the back here. See how there's a curve, an edge, and there's like an empty space here in this thin metal. Well, if you look at the pony, it's just flat, and then they've welded right here. Bent it. This thing is just so much stronger. You won't have any problems with the head of your shovel bending or twisting or warping. Let me give you a demonstration of what that looks like when you are trying to dig into something that's really hard. So this is a cheap shovel. When you step on it, let's say you're stepping on like a rock or something. See how it flexes? You do not want that to happen. That will not happen with a pony. You can step as hard as you want on that. That is not going to flex at all. So it gives you a lot more control. I also like how straight the head is, and there's not too much of a curve to it. Some of the other shovels, they curve so much like this, and I don't like it, so it's a very flat head. Let me show you another thing on this. How the angle of this, I think, is the perfect angle. We have 3 shovels here. The pony's the good one's in the middle. This one's a cheap one from Harbor Freight. And I don't know what brand this one is, but you can see the angle on this is way bigger of an angle. This is not comfortable to try and dig in straight down. Your hands are way too far forward. So the other option is to dig like this, because you want the shovel here comfortably. Then you're not getting down at all. So if you want to dig straight down, you have to scoot really far forward. This is just not a good angle for a shovel. The pony is perfect. You set it there, your arms aren't too stretched, not leaning forward. And you can dig straight down, and because the head is a little bit smaller, you can dig down farther and you get a full scoop, a full shovel head's worth of whatever it is, sand, dirt, or whatever, because this head's a little bit smaller. This one is pretty comparable to the pony, although the angle's not quite as much. I think the pony is like the Goldilocks. It's the perfect angle. Okay, there are 5 reasons why I like the pony shovel better. 1, the thickness of the head. It's thicker, so it's stronger. Number 2, it's forged steel, so it's just higher quality. Number 3, the head is a little bit smaller, although you can buy larger pony heads. This one's a little bit smaller. This one's my favorite. And the smaller one allows you to move the material without having to be too heavy, so you're not going to hurt your back. It also allows you to dig down farther in one scoop. I also like that it does not have these little flares for your feet. You're going to be wearing work boots anyway, so this and this, there's no difference with work boots. And then it does not have this kind of folded thin steel right here. It's just solid this whole way. So for those reasons, the pony shovel is the best shovel you can get. Okay, so this is my favorite shovel. It's the pony. It's the J450 series. This is a smaller head. They do have some larger ones, but this is the perfect shovel. Is it expensive? Yes, it's expensive. This can run you $50, $60, $70, whereas the Harbor Freight one might be 10 or 15. But this is totally worth it. I've had mine for years. I have no regrets, and I always recommend getting a pony shovel. And I don't get any money or anything. I'm not sponsored by Pony. This is just me sharing years of experience using shovels and wanting to save people time and frustration and potential injury by getting the wrong shovel. So I hope this shovel tutorial has been helpful, and you now know to buy the pony shovel.